Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is George, the crypto guy, and today we're going to get into that age-old conversation of which is better, Bitcoin or Ethereum. In order to properly answer that question and give you some correct information so you can choose yourself, we have to understand the stark differences between the two. But that's going to be for you to know and for me to find out. But first... All right, so Bitcoin versus Ethereum. I'll be the attorney. I'll present all the evidence for both, and then you decide which one you want to marry, or if you want to do both or a combination of either one, that's okay too. All right, so let's get right into it. So Ether is the cryptocurrency that sits on the Ethereum network, and it is arguably the second most popular digital token, of course, after Bitcoin. Indeed, as the second highest yielding cryptocurrency in the world, the comparisons to both Ether and Bitcoin are only natural, but they are vastly, well, different. So let's look at some of the similarities before we take an in-depth look at some of the differences. Ether and Bitcoin are similar in many ways. Each is a digital currency traded via online exchanges, stored in various types of cryptocurrency wallets like the Trust Wallet, which is generally used for the Android, or something like the Go Wallet that is generally used for those that have iPhones. Of course, myself, I'm a Samsung user, but that's not what this video is about. But I digress, and I'll get right back into my conversation. Samsung all day long. Both of these tokens are decentralized, meaning that they are not issued or regulated by a central bank or any other authority. Both Ether and Bitcoin make use of a distributed ledger technology known as blockchain or the blockchain network. However, there are many crucial distinctions between the two most popular cryptocurrencies by market cap. So let's take a closer look at some of the similarities and the differences between Bitcoin and Ether. So Bitcoin right now trades around $12,000, which is a 2020 high, I believe. Bitcoin was first launched in January of 2009, and it was introduced as a novel idea by a mysterious group of alleged programmers who used the singular pseudonym of Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin offers the promise of an online currency that is secured without any central authority. Only balances associated with the cryptographically secured public ledger will determine what the value of it is and the proof of stake. Although Bitcoin was not the first attempt at an online currency of its type, it was the most successful throughout its early years and has become known as the giant of the cryptocurrency world for the past decade. Now, over the years, the concept of virtually decentralized currency has gained acceptance around the world among regulators as well as other governmental bodies. And although it is still not formally recognized as the medium payment or store of value, cryptocurrency has managed to carve out a niche market for itself, and it continues to coexist alongside the financial system that exists throughout the world by a centralized governing bank. Although it's been scrutinized and criticized and debated from many heavyweight giants on Wall Street and other financial tycoons like none other than Mr. Warren Buffett, who referred to Bitcoin a couple years ago as rat poison. So let's talk about the basics of Ethereum. So Ethereum right now trades right around $390, which is a all-time 2020 high for Ethereum, and it's soon to be forecasted to go as high as $542 by the end of this year. So Ethereum's blockchain technology is used to create other applications that go beyond just the digital currency technology. Launched in 2015, Ethereum is the largest, most well-established open-end decentralized software platform or blockchain network. Yes, that's true. They are the star of the blockchain world. Ethereum enables the deployment of smart contracts and decentralized applications or dApps to be built and ran without any downtime, fraud, control, or any interference from a third-party intermediary. Ethereum comes complete with its own programming language known as Solidify, which runs on the blockchain network, enabling developers to build and run distributed applications. The potential applications for the Ethereum platform are wide-ranging and are powered by its native cryptographic token Ether, commonly abbreviated as ETH. Now, in 2014, Ethereum launched a pre-sale for the Ether, which received an overwhelming response. There are about 110 million Ether coins in circulation right now. Ether is like the fuel for running commands on the Ethereum platform and is used by developers to build and run applications on the Ethereum platform. Ether is used mainly for two purposes. It is traded as a digital currency like Bitcoin on exchanges in the same fashion as other cryptocurrencies. It is also used on the network to provide a place or path or a platform for other decentralized apps or decentralized finance apps and even other cryptocurrencies like Chainlink's Chain token, which right now is trading at $13 per token and has gained over 500% in revenue since last year's premiere. Now, according to Ethereum, people from all over the world use Ether to make payments as a store of value or as collateral. So let's look at some of the key differences between Bitcoin and Ethereum. While both the Bitcoin and Ethereum networks are powered by the principle of distributed ledgers and cryptography, the two differ very much in different ways technically. For example, transactions on the Ethereum network may contain executable code, while data affixed to the Bitcoin network transactions are generally only for keeping the notes. Other differences between the two include the block time. While it takes about a few seconds to produce a smart contract on the Ethereum network, it may take up to 10 minutes to produce a transaction that is considered complete on the Bitcoin network. And the algorithms that they run on are completely different. Ethereum uses an algorithm called eTash, while Bitcoin uses something called SHA-256. Sounds like a high-tech military plane to me. More importantly, though, Bitcoin and Ethereum networks are different with respect to their overall aims. Now, while Bitcoin was created as an alternative to national currencies and thus inspires to be the medium of exchange and a stored value, Ethereum was not intended to do this. However, it was intended as a platform to facilitate immutable programmatic contracts and applications via its own currency, Ether. Now, both Ethereum and Bitcoin are digital currencies. And the primary purpose for Ether is not to establish itself as an alternative to the monetary system that's in place, but rather to facilitate and monetize the operation of Ethereum's smart contracts and decentralized applications, or its dApps platform. Ethereum is another use case for blockchain that supports the Bitcoin network and theoretically should not really be considered in competition with Bitcoin. However, the popularity of Ether and the Ethereum platform has pushed it into the competition naturally with other cryptocurrencies, especially since it's the second highest yielding cryptocurrency in the world since almost, forever. Okay, well, at least since 2015. For most of the history of mid-2015, Ethereum has been close behind Bitcoin in its rankings of one of the top cryptocurrencies by market. That being said, it's important to keep in mind that the Ether ecosystem is much smaller than Bitcoin's. As of January 2020, the Ether's market cap was just under $16 billion, while Bitcoin's is nearly 10 times as much, with a value of more than $147 billion. So, what would you say the difference between Bitcoin and Ether is? Well, some of the takeaways are right here. Bitcoin signaled the emergence of a radically new form of digital money that operates outside the control of any government corporation, and that was what it was made for. With time, people begin to realize that one of the underlying innovations of Bitcoin, the blockchain network, could utilize other purposes other than just creating a cryptocurrency. Now, Ethereum proposed to utilize blockchain technology not only for maintaining the decentralized payment network, but also for storing computer code, which can be used to power tamper-proof decentralized applications and contracts. So I look at it like this. Bitcoin is like an app that produces this massive amount of money because of the value, while the Ethereum platform is the largest blockchain network that can produce thousands, millions perhaps of apps that can do things like voters, create a voting system, create a testing system, create gaming, create music platforms that can be unbreached, as well as other cryptocurrencies like its own cryptocurrency Ether. Ethereum applications and contracts are powered by Ether, which is the coin that Ethereum produces. And Ether was not intended originally to compete with Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. It was mainly created to be the driving value of all smart contracts executed on top of its network. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking to see who's bigger, Michael Jackson or Prince, oh, wait a minute, that's a different conversation. That's about 20 years in the making. Okay, so if you're looking to understand if Ethereum is more valuable than Bitcoin, if you have not understood anything other than the fact that Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, and Ethereum is not a cryptocurrency. Ethereum is the blockchain network that happens to use Ether, its own native coin, as the value to produce all the smart contracts on its network. So for me, I can tell you that I'm very partial to Ethereum because I like it. It's in the range of value that works for me right now. But Bitcoin is also a great system and a great network. And I think if you have a mix of both and some of the other ones like XRP, the Tezos, and some of the other upcoming coins, I think you'll be okay if you include all these in your digital portfolio moving forward. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, again, hit like and share. You can go to our website, www.cryptonairclub.com. You can join us on Facebook at the Cryptonaire Club. Just join us and hit like and share. We definitely have you come by and leave a comment. If you'd like to know how you can invest in cryptocurrency, you're looking for an easy way, I can share that information with you as well. And if you have any feedback, your feedback is always welcome. Positive vibes only. Oh, did I just say that? Hey guys, have a good evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll be on our call at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Inbox me, call me if you got my number. And if not, say hi to me, wave hi to everybody. I love talking about cryptocurrency. I got to go. Bye. Peace.